Hello, hello. How's it going? So I'm starting off with random daily composition. For the moment, and I'll work on this until I either get bored of it or I get, well, to there, which is probably what's going to happen. And then I'll talk about everything else I've been working on. No, come on, there you go. At some point, I need to adjust the velocity sensitivity on my keyboard. So it's really sensitive. It's like either all power all the time, or it's like hardly anything. At some point, I'll do that. Right now, I don't really care. Dang it, I need to re-record that. This had been sitting for so long that the samples got removed from the memory, so they're all slowly reloading. Okay, seems better now. Sure, go with that for now. Boop. Jeez. Silly phone, this is not the time for you to be ringing. Okay. So I got the cello part out. So the last time I streamed, I had a realization that I don't improv well. I mean, streaming wise, I do okay when it comes to improving melodies and stuff. It's most of what I do, but like when it comes to improving stream stuff, I don't necessarily do well. So I set up a lot of this ahead of time and came up with some ideas for what I want to do, so that this goes by a lot quicker, and so that I already have ideas set up. And I have a handy dandy little notebook here of things that I need to do and how I'm going to do them, so that I'm not fumbling around with it, with folks watching. Let's see. Okay. don't much care for that. And my chat window is still not... Come on. My channel chat's still not working. What if I do something crazy and refresh the page? Aha! Much better. Okay, now I can properly say hi to people, and just in case anybody actually says anything, I can see it. Okay. Save. This one's going to be a little messy. See what I mean? Quantizing only gets you so far. I thought I played a lot better than this, but I guess I didn't. Either that or you. All right, you know what? Screw it. I'm re-recording this. Nope, still don't like it. Don't think that was much better, but we'll figure it out. Actually, you know what? I suppose most of this is in eighth notes. I thought I was doing a lot of weird offbeats there, but maybe I don't need to quantize sixteenths. So let's see. You need to be moved over. You need to be moved over. You need to be moved over. I believe. I believe in fairies. Let's just get rid of that. Okay, close enough for now. We'll fix it later. Let's see. This is actually not orchestra anymore. This is now sticks. I don't know if I want to use those sticks, though. The earthquake ensemble I'm using here actually has sticks of its own. I don't know if I actually like that, which is a shame. So I wonder if instead, let's get rid of this. Let's open this up. Instead of the earthquake ensemble, let's do, I think Odaiko would be pretty good here. Okay. We'll go with that. Let's move those over. There. So it's easier for me to touch it. Okay. Nope. I don't know what metronome I'm listening to. Let's get rid of this because I think it's distracting me. I think that's much better. I think the harp was distracting me. These just need to move over by one. So those are the ones not sitting on eighth notes. But that's it. There, much better. Now let's listen. whole thing. Feel like this needs one more thing before I'm completely happy with it, but I've been working on it for about 17 minutes. Yeah, I got a few more minutes to spare before I feel like I've been doing this for too long. Doobie-doobie-doobie-bop. Let's insert MIDI track. And throw in... I'll throw this in because it is my favorite bass of all time. I have a number of other bass samples, but this is the one I like the most. But it takes forever to load. Come on. Come on, you're almost there. I originally started using things like electric basses and electric guitars in my compositions because the very first time I worked with somebody on a project that we were working on together, they specifically asked me to do so. And I was like, that's weird, but okay. Which, you know, it shouldn't be weird because I started doing this all together because of the Halo soundtrack, and the Halo soundtrack is rife with that kind of thing. Come on. There it is. Okay. Okay. Not what I want, but it sounds really good, so hold on. Nope. Nope. Okay. Start with that for a moment. What is... Oop. Okay, so that's, I want to copy something similar to that, but not actually. So hold on. Oh. Ugh. Eck. Eck. Okay, what are you playing? Okay. So that's where it's getting funky. Okay. My fingers stopped working. Whoop. Now. Okay, you know what? This is another case where I need to remove the harp, because it is distracting. Okay. Okay, I think I like that a lot better. It's not perfect, but it's fun. Okay, and then all together now. And then I'll be done with this for the moment. Or I'll be done with this for the stream anyways. Okay. Definitely has its flaws, but other than that, I think it's pretty awesome. Or at least the idea is very awesome. Okay, so I'm going to call it quits for the daily composition. And now it's time to talk about other things. So last time, let me just open this up. Last time I had created 3 blaster shots, these ones right here, and obviously I have created some new ones that I think sound a lot better, and I've done some other things to kind of improve how this is functioning overall. So first off, and you might even recall if you were watching the last one, either live or on YouTube, that I did not quite enjoy the blaster shots I had created. So this is the original. So those are the original blaster shots. Now here are the new ones that I've created after having given it some thought as to how I wanted to put these together. So I have those put together, and that is right here. So a lot of this is the same. You'll recognize this. It's a little different. I edited it a bit so that it's really only the shine layer that I get from this. And then after that is another layer that is that's the same preset that I was using before. Here, I believe that's the same preset anyways. And again, just that little bit to give it that little wow sound. And then the last layer, I recorded some plastic card because I have a sheet of plastic card that I absolutely love. In fact, here's. There you go. There's some plastic card for you. In order to make, well, actually, first it was this. But I processed it in form, right here, and made it, and just took one of these recordings. I can't remember which one. Actually, here, sample select. I took this one. There you go. And I took that and I edited the curve to give the beginning wobble, and then a crazy weird decay there. And in addition, let's see, what else did I do? I've got a lot of tube warmth, some a compressor hit way down. The speed of the sample is way low in order to make up for the fact that I'm playing it twice, technically. Along with cutting out almost all of the low frequencies, and then some crazy shape stuff going on. Don't pay attention to this because I'm not actually using it. And that makes this. So all together. And obviously not perfect, but it's a lot closer to what I was looking for than what I made last time. And so I have it put together in Unreal like this, but I changed how I'm calling these sounds. So so you'll recall last time, I've already disconnected most of it, but last time I have an array with a random integer being called in a get function, or not a function, but you get what I mean, connected to the sound to randomly pull one of the three wave files. But I don't need that anymore, so I'm deleting that. And instead, I have the sound cue that I put together, and that is right here, once I figured out how that worked. And so I have these 3 blaster shots going into a random majiggen here going through the output. But I'm going to change this even more. Oh, I forgot to do this before the stream started. I need to export each of these individually, and then I can have a procedurally generated blaster shot from each of the 3 layers. So forgive me, I completely forgot to do this before the stream started. Just need to export these. Here. Let's see. Blaster shine 1. 2. And I forgot I created a hotkey for this. That's this one. Blaster color 1. Blaster color 2, and blaster color 3, and then the last one, blaster body 1. Blaster body 2. Okay, so as long as all of those actually exported properly, let's go into here and import all of these. Oh, did those up? Oh, shoot. Did I think I rendered them properly. I hope I rendered them properly. They need to be the right... Okay, good. Yay! So blaster body, blaster color, and blaster shine 1, 2, and 3. So now we're gonna go into here. I'm gonna, let's just start over. Delete that. We're gonna call. So we got body 1, 2, and 3. These will need to move up here. Blaster color 1, 2, and 3. And down here, I'll have shine 1, 2, and 3. And then we just need 3 random sound nodes. And each of these will call a random layer. And then I need a mixer, which will then take the output of each of these. Something I didn't check. Are all these online? Yes, they are. Cool. Not online. Inline with each other is what I meant. And then the output of this goes to the main output. Save. And the blaster's already calling the thing. So now... calling all of the robots, or shooting all of the robots. I said calling because somebody was calling me at the same exact time I said it. All right, so I've got that all set up. So now I don't need, I don't need these anymore. Oh, stop it. Get out of here. Delete. Okay, save. So let's see. Go over blaster sounds, export layers individually, test procedure blaster. Did it. And in the blaster, I still have, in the blaster blueprint, I still have it doing a random volume and pitch multiplier over the overall sound cue, but I shortened the lowered the minimum maximum a little bit because it was a bit too much. So save. So the next thing that I want to work on are robot sounds. I can get rid of this. And I've already gotten that started a little bit. But where was I in that process? I don't entirely recall. where I was. So I recorded a bunch of sounds. At the moment, I cannot record sounds while I am streaming. Because of how all of my outputs and inputs are set up. And if I try to record while I'm streaming, it just sounds very robotic. So I'll figure that out later, but I did all of my recording ahead of time. And I recorded a couple things, mostly having to do with robot impact. So when I hit it with a gunshot, I need an impact of some form. So I recorded me banging into a pan a couple times and crunkling up some foil for parts of it, and then I have a vocal sound recorded. That's just me screaming into a microphone. That I will then process in form to get a robot, I'm doing air quotes, pain sound on impact, and then we'll throw that into Unreal as well, creating its own sound cue. So here's what I recorded. I don't know if these are actually going to be used, but I ended up, since I only want, a few audio files to save space and time, I culled out most of these and just picked these three right here to use as the final sounds. And then down here is the crumpling foil. And then down here will eventually be the vocal, which right now, here is the vocal as it is right now. I can't remember. Let's see. Yeah, right there. So I'm going to do a few of these, and we're going to need a few instances of form open, I think. This is, I'm using the second one. Sorry you had to hear that. Okay. Probably could, given how much I'm processing it, I probably could have used literally any recording, and instead I decided to use my own voice. So we'll save, and then we'll quickly record this. Turn this up. Okay. So I think that'll do for the moment, and then we'll go over here. That's RoboVoice 1. Let's go and quickly create a new one, RoboVoice 2. And we'll select this sample. Load. And we'll change the curve editor a bit. Okay, I think this needs to go up in volume. Okay. Let's do, how about that? Let's lower the speed. Sure. Oh, I'm a stupid dummy head. Actually, no, that's okay. This is acceptable. I made a mistake, but I can easily fix it. That's too long. Considering how many robots are going to be hit, that is too long. Speed this up a bit. Actually, let's delete one of these. Yeah, let's delete this one. I actually kind of like that. Okay, we'll do that. Okay, then we'll save that one. And then we'll add, it'll be robot voice 3, sample select all the way over here. Load. And then curve editor, and we will flip this. Make this a little faster. A bit slower. There we go. Okay. All right, so the mistake that I made is that, because I'm doing this on the same track, all of these are pulling off of the currently loaded sample. But that's okay, because I can lengthen that a little bit. I can reload other things later. I know that made no sense, but I'm trying to think. Robot sound effects. Pane 1. I must have been exporting these as 32-bit. I thought the Unreal wouldn't take that. Hold on. Doobie-doobie-doobie-doo-boop. Blueprints. Enemy robot. Let's get a new folder in here. Enemy sounds. Robot sounds. Impact. Yeah, there it is. Okay. I can't import anything that is higher than 16-bit. So I need to redo that. All right, robot pane 1. And then we'll load up 2 to do this. And again, go back to 1. Then go into here. Now I've got all of those, and now let's go to enemy robot. Robot gets damaged. Okay, so what I'm going to want to do is that when it calculates is dead, so if robot is dead, it'll destroy the actor, but before that I'll put in a death sound, which I haven't made yet. I haven't even started working on that yet. If it's false, it is going to play sound at location. And it's going to play a sound that I have not created a cue yet for. So we're going to do a new sound cue. Call it robot damage. Open that up. We're going to pull each of these in here. And then we're going to call up a random node. And I don't have everything else set up yet, but I will still put the mixer in here for later. And we'll save. And then enemy robot is going to play robot damage. Let's see. Put that there. Oh, right. I should be... I'll do that later. I missed a thing, but it's okay. Because missing things is part of what I do. Why are you only playing one? Oh, because the second shot kills you. Duh. Okay, so obviously the problem that you're hearing is that it's playing the sound at the same volume no matter what, and that's because the sound is playing at well, the sound is currently playing everywhere because I don't have a location set up, I think, is how that's working. I don't know. I'll have to take a look at it. But that's that portion. Right now, I'm not necessarily worried about how it works in Unreal, as long as it does work in Unreal. So I've got the voice for that done. Now I just need to process the rest of the impact. And how do I feel like doing that today? And I think what I'm going to do is I am going to save before I lose everything. Insert sampler. No. Uncategorized? Uncategorized. Mach 5. Do a simple instrument. Right? Or do I want to do... No, just in case. I haven't used Mach 5 in ages, so we'll see how this works. Channel 1. Okay, so let's start with the pan. I'm going to want it to go high and low just in case. Oh, right. Before I do that, let's bounce these, because I need the fade outs to be working. Otherwise, the background noise might be a problem. And there's background noise because it was very noisy today on the streets outside when I was recording these. All right, so now back to this. Go there. Let's make this go low because I'm fairly certain I'm going to want these to be low pitch. All right. Oop. Okay. So how am I going to do this? Don't know yet. Hadn't gotten this far. But I'm thinking that I'm going to want to turn each of these into a granular oscillator. And what I'm going to want to do is lower the speed. Okay, curiosity's killing me. Oh, right, that's right. There we go. Yeah, I forgot about that, about this oscillator. Okay. I need you to be... Okay. Save settings. Robo stuff. What does it? Yeah. Okay, so now let's just go to each of these and load up Robo stuff so that each of these have the same settings. But each of these needs to have the same drive. So analog and 73.2. Close enough. I don't know if I'm going to end up using this. It's a bit too cartoony. But we'll see what happens. see what else I got here. So I know that there's some pretty fun effects in here. If I did use this, it'd have to be very quiet, because otherwise it's just going to get very annoying. But if I'm going to have to make it quiet, then I don't think it's worth using. So let's ignore this for now. And let's work on the foil. Foil be better served. You know what? Let's I'm going to check one last thing for this. What if I change these to just regular samples? Just pitched down. It'll slow them down, but that might be good. Delete. Delete. Why? Oh, I have the wrong thing. Yeah, same thing. It's just going to be too exhausting to hear that over and over again. Unless I made it really quiet. And at that point, what's the point? How do I want to modify this? I think primarily I want it to be a tidbit shinier and a bit deeper. So I think a little bit of pitch shifting would be good, but let's see what we can do with just EQ. I don't think this is going to do what I want, but I want to try this before I get too in depth with other things. Okay, I think, so what if, turn you way down, nope, not you, you. What if I turn you way down? Right there. still... Yeah. Still don't quite like this, but I'm going to hold on to it because I hold out hope. Oh my gosh, just stop. So I'm going to try, because I really enjoy form and I like all the things that form can do. So I'm going to continue using it because that is a thing that I like doing. Oh, even after trimming. Okay, well, it doesn't... there we go. Load. Add foil 1. Right there is about the original pitch. Let's mute this, and we'll mute that. Nah. Oh. It's not really what I want, but at the same time, it sounds kind of okay. Let's remove that. Booby deep. I just don't know. I think I just need some better source material to record. I don't know. I've got some other things I could do to play with these sounds. Like, instead of using form. Nope, stop trying to save those. I don't care. All right, insert soft synth, uncategorized. No. Isotope. Let's try that. Okay, so let's start with the foil. Oh, don't loop. All right, and in addition, samples, environments, objects. Now bowl. Actually, in my external hard drive, which I actually have plugged in today, somewhere I've got breaking glass, as well as some other things that might be really good. Ooh, like this one. Okay, it's relatively quiet, but that's fine. Let's just take this. Then we'll zoom into that. Oh, actually, no. Zooming into that is silly. I need... maybe instead I'll do this. That. It's a lot of higher frequency crap. Let's cut that out for now. Okay, so let's get rid of this. Go back. This one is a much less exact synthesizer, but it's got some really cool applications to it. No, I don't know if I'm going to really use this. It's a cool idea. Clear sample. What else do I got? Which one is this? Okay. Pipe. That could be okay. Nope, that's not really okay. I don't know. I didn't end up planning this one out as much as I had hoped. Luckily, I got the pane sound done, but the impact from the foil and the pan, very underwhelming as to what I was looking for. And I bet you I can make it work once I give it a little bit more thought. Ooh, what's this? What do I got under mechanical? Copy machines, receipt printers. Tapping a metal sheet. Wind chimes, which is not mechanical. Why did I put that here? Third-party sounds. What's this? Okay. Humph. Metals. I've got a wire brush. That's not what I want. Trains and stuff. Ooh, smashes and breaks. Let's go under here. Preview. Ooh, that one might be okay. All right. Let's grab that. And let's make these close to each other. Getting all kinds of phone notifications. Objects. Nah. 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 Okay. Hits. Do a barrel roll. That could be okay. think. No. Nah. There's a lot of background noise in that one. Just a little bit of background noise in that one too. Now you know what? I am spending way too much time on this. So, let's see what I've got at the moment. Let's take you. Let's pitch you down. No, because it needs to be faster. And then you just have way too much other sound going on. Oh, and there goes my fridge. Okay. Envelope on this. Do that. Oh, I got it. Okay. Do that. Doobie-doo-bop. I'm going to have to think on this one. I've been doing this for about an hour and 20 minutes anyways. So I'm going to think on this a little bit more. And in the process, I will also start figuring out other sounds that need to be put in the game. And probably start figuring out the next phase of this, which is actually doing something with these map tiles so that they're not just open spaces that are different colors. And probably start at least thinking about adding in other enemy types and trying to get other parts of the game that I want working. I mean, the primary reason I'm doing this is for sound effect and music creation. But, you know, since I'm doing this anyways, I might as well have a game to show for it. So I'll work on that next, and hopefully by the next time I stream... Yep, that's something I need to fix. Hopefully by the next time I stream, I'll have a lot more stuff put together, and I'll have a better idea as to how I'm going to work on some of these things. But until then, I hope that you have a wonderful day, and I will talk to you later. Bye-bye!